My name is Wes with Prep Star Stats. We are here today with head football coach Jonathan Sanks at Berkmar High School. Coach Sanks, thank you for meeting with us today.
Thanks for having me.
This week your team is featured as one of our games of the week, which puts your 3-6 Patriots against the 8-1 Brookwood Broncos. Coach, this is your first year as head coach at Berkmar. You have had significant victories over some tough competition in Meadow Creek, Central Gwinnett, and Archer. What do you see as the keys to success moving forward with your program?
The keys to success will definitely start in the weight room. We got to get bigger, faster, and stronger. From a fundamental standpoint, we got to get better with our fundamentals. We got to be more disciplined. We had so many penalties that the discipline. We got to get better. We got to eliminate all the mistakes that we have. So this offseason will be very important to us, and we'll go back to work and go back to the drawing boards and figure out how we can correct our wrongs.
Exactly. That's a great response. What do you see as the keys to success against Brookwood this week offensively?
Offensively, we just got to do what we do. We got to come out and execute. We got a decent offense, decent receiver, decent quarterbacks. We can run the ball a little bit and throw the ball down the field. You know, maybe we can have some success. Brookwood has a good defense and a well-coached team, but hopefully we can have a little success in doing what we do.
Concerning defense, how is your team going to stop Brookwood?
Hopefully we can line up 15 guys out there, but then we may not even stop them. Hopefully we can just tackle and run to the ball. You know, that's the name of the game. The person who has the most intensity 9 times out of 10 will win.
Would you like to notice or bring to light any outstanding players on your team, players that have shown leadership on and off the field?
Sure. From a on the field perspective, we have a kid, Justin Shackelford. He's fastly approaching the Gwinnett County record. I think he's over 1,000 yards receiving. But not only is he a great player, he also displayed leadership in the classroom. 3.4 GPA, over 21 on the ACT. Another kid, Justin Malone. Justin Malone is hearing impaired, and he's up for his Eagle Scout, and I think that says a lot about that kid. You know, he leads by example, even though he has some problems with his hearing. Another kid, Xavier Briggs. He's a well-mannered, tough kid that also does well in the classroom. So we have quite a few kids that leads on the field and in the classroom, and that's the type of thing that you're looking for out of your football players.
You know, you mentioned hearing impaired. I understand it's always a challenge to be a head coach, especially in 5A football.
Oh, yeah.
But you have a very interesting challenge added to that. You mentioned you have some deaf players on your team. Can you talk to me about how you communicate to them and how it affects the dynamics of your team?
Yes. Well, we have 2 interpreters. Lisa Salter. Can we stop for a second?
Yeah.
Because I don't know the other lady's name. Coach Burnett. And can we carry on from there?
Yeah, we can carry on from there.
Man, you bigger than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm taller than him.
Brock Lesnar, yeah, those guys be lying about their height when they be wrestling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I understand it's always a challenge to be a head coach in 5A football, but you have a very interesting challenge added to that. I understand, as you said, you had some deaf players on your team. Can you talk to me about how you communicate to them and how it affects the dynamics of your team?
Well, first of all, we have 2 great interpreters, Lisa Salter and Tammy Lytle. They do a great job with communicating with the hearing impaired kids. So it makes my job much easier. All I have to do is just speak and give instruction, and they sign it in. You know, with us most of the time doing no huddle, you know, it really don't affect us, you know, from that standpoint, from calling plays, because it's all hand signals anyway. The only time it's kind of a challenge is when we trying to coach on the run, you know, during the game, trying to give instructions during the game. That's the time when it becomes more challenging, and we have to let the referees know, hey, sometimes the interpreters will step out on the field, so please be mindful of that, so you won't throw us a 15-yard penalty. That's just part of you know who Berkmar is with having the hearing impaired.
And you mentioned that one of those was a really good pro player. What was his name again?
Justin Malone.
Okay.
Yeah, he not only is he a good player, but I can't speak enough about, you know, this kid is about to get his Eagle Scout, so meaning he's not only is he playing on the highest level on the football field, but also in Boy Scouts he's at the highest level. You know, that speaks volumes about this kid, and just a great kid, Christian kid. He loves to be around football, and he's very sincere and has a lot of integrity.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for meeting with us today. I look forward to the football game, and I'll be sitting on your side.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right.